on the Damian Lillard trade because TP is a huge Miami Heat fan, so I'm glad he came and was able to get on the mic because we could talk Miami Heat side. But for Dame and for Milwaukee Bucks side, and even Phoenix, I have something to say on that side too. Like, what do you think the impact is for Dame and for the Bucks, or for Portland side, whatever you guys want to talk about there?
I think it's huge for the Bucks that they got Dame because it's like he's gonna be like Drew did his job on offense. You know, he'll give you 30 or 9, then give you like 18 to 22. You know, facilitate. But with Dame, I just see Dame and Greek Freak pick and roll, literally unstoppable. Like, what are you gonna do? You can't hedge, you can't switch, you can't play drop coverage. You got to pick Dame up at half. Giannis get a board, go coast to coast, kick the Dame at half. Like, it's gonna look real good for the Bucks. But I think the Suns got the sleeper of the trade, getting Grayson Allen, Nazir, and Nurkic. I think that's gonna help their bench out a lot. And without having Ayton ask for the ball and Nurkic just set screens, get boards, KD, Book, and Beal gonna go crazy. I think.
Yeah. I think the Suns piece is. I think all three teams win the trade. I think the Bucks, you have Giannis, making noise about maybe wanting to leave. The front office reacts by making a dramatic, strong, bold move, which is excellent for them. And then the Suns getting rid of Ayton, it just wasn't a good fit. It didn't work on the court. I think nerves were frayed off the court too. Getting rid of him, bringing in some solid depth around their big three pieces is a win for them. And then I think Ayton gets a chance to reinvent himself with some young, talented backcourt people, and I think they're going to get something out of this. Certainly, to me, better than whatever the Heat package was, or could have been. So yeah. I think all three teams, served their interest with this trade, and we'll see how it works out.
Facts. You a fan of it too, TC?
Yeah, especially for the Bucks. Yeah. Like you said, you can't do drop coverage, you can't switch, you can't hedge, you can't do none of that. And it's good for even Giannis too because you can't even double him out of the post. They got shooters out there now.
Yeah,
shooters.
And keeping
real deal shooters.
Middleton.
Yes,
huge.
Yeah,
even when you talk about even if they're going to do the pick and roll, now you've got this absolute sniper off the ball in that pick and roll dynamic that you can leverage to great shots.
And then on top of that, you don't have to tell Middleton to score down the stretch. That's what Dame's there for. That's what Dame is there for.
Because in the past, that's what you asked him to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now he could just be there. Okay, I'm gonna just sit here and wait, spot up and shoot.
And also, you can run offense through Middleton bench time. Like I would have him kind of running that bench unit.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So he can get more touches and more looks.
Exactly. That you could do that too.
Yeah. So I'm with Pink, man. I think it's a win on all three sides. Because one thing Phoenix was lacking was depth
and defense.
Depth and defense. So you get that, and at the same time you get a overpaid, disgruntled star out. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So. I'm kind of mad at that Phoenix got. I was rooting for Ayton to stay, so it could be a little, because that team is looking scary, man.
Toxic.
But what about Drew Holiday? They gonna buy him out, or they gonna stay in Portland?
Yeah. So I was telling Pink before the show that 1,000% they're gonna move off of Holiday because it just doesn't make sense for that team.
Two young players.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of people forget about Shaedon Sharp over there too. He got to play. You know what I mean? So Holiday just don't fit in that timeline. And they already said the top three teams are Miami, Philly, and the Clippers that'll try to go out and get a Drew.
Now, see, if Miami can get Holiday, I think that helps a lot of what we're concerned about now.
He makes sense in all three of those places.
Yeah, what were the other two?
Clippers and Philly. He makes sense in all three.
The Clippers are a toxic dump.
They
are.
Yeah, but you always have to put the air quotes if they can stay healthy.
But you don't put in air quotes.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
But if they do that, what about Terrence Mann? You gonna cut his minutes down?
Well, ideally for me, I think Mann is best suited in the 6-man role anyhow. Remember, they gave him the run last year. They gave him the run pretty much the last 2 years out of necessity because people were hurt.
Yeah.
But he's not that because he's not a point guard.
No, they kept
he's
Westbrook,
undersized
though,
too. But we know what Westbrook is. I mean, he could play reserve point to.
No, but again, when you say Westbrook, if Holiday and Mann, now you got a lot of
man can come off the bench though, or Westbrook can come off the bench.
That's
I'm sorry.
scary
I don't know.
defensively though. If Drew go over there.
Yeah.
That's
Even with
scary.
Miami too.
If
though.
they can stay healthy.
They're not.
But
I'm not. I'll bet this. Drew Holiday plays like less than 50 games if he goes to the Clippers. Any other destination, he's got at least 65 games in him.
I love him. Philly is my team, but of course I love him with Philly too. Like the Embiid, Drew.
Bring him back.
Because Drew and Maxey, they fit well in the backcourt, especially with Drew's defense. Like
But for Grayson Allen, how's that gonna fit out for the Suns though? Because the Suns got Eric Gordon too.
yeah, Eric, Eric's on the trading block like every single year.
That's what I'm saying.
And
He's just an
yeah,
old
just
scorer.
really never
That's a
goes.
scorer though. But
Old
Yeah.
scorer. What else he gonna do?
People want him.
Nah, that's the
some-
thing. He is a known commodity.
He's a known commodity.
But he's at a point in his career when he's like expendable and
Yeah.
desirable at the same time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, you know.
Exactly.
Just somebody man is gonna go down though.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Somebody
for
is
sure,
gonna
yeah.
go down.
For sure. It's gonna be a hell of a training camp over there.
Yeah, for sure. Gonna be some battles over there.
Training camp gonna be lit, man.
A few teams might get knocked out.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah. We definitely like the trade. Now, does this make Milwaukee the favorites in the East? So you have Boston. Remember, Boston bought over Porzingis. And
I'm
All
not,
smart.
I'm
Lost
not, I'm not bought into Boston.
you're not bought into Boston.
Nah.
What makes you not buy into Boston?
Mr. Jaylen Brown getting $900,000 million.
Being the highest paid player in the league.
I'm not, bro. You're not even the best player on your team, and now you're the highest paid in the league. Like I just don't. Nah.
I'll say this: if they had gotten Dame, I would have put him in the front of the line. But Boston,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
But
for sure.
I think Boston really need a true point guard over there to handle stuff because between the two of them, turnover machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
Late in the games.
Late in games.
Late in games.
Late tough games.
Yes.
And they
Yeah.
So
just
they-
lost Marcus Smart. So like,
Exactly. So
now who you finna go to?
who you finna go?
They have the one guy that came over from Indiana.
Brogdon.
Brogdon.
No,
Brogdon.
he's gone.
No.
Brogdon?
He
Brogdon's
left?
there.
I thought he was
Brogdon's
there.
there. The other one left.
No, Brogdon's gone.
One of those guards stayed.
Brogdon's gone. White is there.
White's there.
White's there.
White
And
is
who
still
else?
there. That's about it. Brogdon is gone.
Yeah.
Where'd Brogdon go though?
I
White,
think.
White is better.
Then
as
he
a
got
reserve
traded with the
guard.
Wizards.
Did he? As part of that deal?
Part of that deal. Then he got
Oh.
traded with the Wizards.
I don't know.
I don't know about that either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me either. But
But I mean, that being said, I mean, I don't think Boston's going to be bad.
Yeah, no.
No,
They're
I
just
just
not.
don't-
They don't have
now they still got
the
Brogdon.
right
They
pieces
got him?
where you'd
Okay.
say that they're
yeah,
going to win the East.
yeah. I don't think
But
they're
I
gonna
don't-
pull it out.
I don't think so either. No.
Yeah.
I would put Milwaukee. Just
You would put
because
Milwaukee over
just because of a Dame right there.
Yeah.
And I don't think Boston got somebody with that it. Like, you
I'm
feel
not a
me?
I'm not a full believer in Tatum. Like it's there, but
He
it
wanna
ain't
shoot too
there.
many damn jump shots.
Yeah, no, it is funny. Yeah, he does settle
He
for too
wanna
many
shoot
shots.
too many damn
and
step
and
backs.
he's
That is
too,
true.
too sloppy with the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They trying to force him to be that playmaker, but I think he's best off of being that scorer.
Just
That scorer.
assassin scorer.
Yes, assassin scorer. Let somebody else handle that.
But the problem is when you have two dominant ball scores like that, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. What does that leave for the point guard to kind of
Right.
lead things where to go? So
Yeah.
I know that's where the front office and the coach are thinking when they're in there. It's like, well, I mean, yeah, could we use a Chris Paul or something like that? Maybe, but these guys have the ball in their hands so much.
Mm-hmm.
But you would want to kind of structure a system where late in games you can have somebody that facilitates and allows those two guys to catch at their spots
Exactly.
and not have to dribble to
So
their
much.
spots.
Yeah.
So
That,
much.
if you can create a fluid offensive system that prioritizes that, I think you can maximize their ability.
Me personally, I think Tatum has more leverage in the post. He has better footwork than Jaylen Brown. I think Jaylen Brown needs to dribble off the ball to get his shots off. 'Cause I don't think he developed a post game as yet.
No, not
Nah,
Jaylen.
So I think Jaylen Brown could be down. I mean, Tatum could be down there more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Brown is. I mean, he's undeniably an athletic guy, but there's a certain awkwardness to his movement
Facts.
that I think contributes to some turnovers and like lack of footwork to be efficient in certain spaces on the floor.
Yeah. This goddamn camera, man, it's adding 20 pounds to me, man. I'm not that big.
It ain't the camera. It's
The burgers.
poor diet, fried foods, alcohol, spiked lemonade.
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't drink alcohol. I drink spiked lemonades, man. That's